Hey, spiritual superstars. Happy birthday to me and my baby girl. Let me tell you, and anybody else that is September 9th birthday baby, I wanted to come out and share this with you. You have got to show up and you've got to appear in the way that spirit needs you to in order to receive your blessings. And I didn't know how to do that. And you always hear, well, you're enough, or even on the other side of it, that you have to change, right? But how do you do that? So, how I've learned how to do it and what I've learned that Spirit wants me to do, I pray that if I share it with you, that it will help you really receive and reap the rewards of your effort too. So, when you're going through something, you're going to be going through it. You are going to be met with obstacle after obstacle when you're trying to manifest something, right? It always happens. It's going to happen. We can expect that to happen, right? But you also have to remember Spirit is not going to give you anything that you can't handle. Okay? Here's the beauty in that is that because you're not going to receive anything you can't handle, you also will be blessed with what you can handle. Does that make sense? So when you're going through the storm, Spirit already knows that my baby's got this, okay? My child has got this. When the doctors told me that I wouldn't be here right now, they told me I wouldn't be here on my birthday. Today, they told me my daughter wouldn't be here on her birthday. They told me that. They told me that. They told me don't even try to get pregnant. Well, Spirit had already showed me the way she looked. Already told me I was going to be a mama. The fact that they were going to call me mama told me my son was going to be born too. So when the doctor said, "Oh, you won't be a mom. You don't even need it. You need to have a full hysterectomy because if you get pregnant, you're going to die and so is your baby." That's what they told me. They told me that because of the chronic conditions that they diagnosed me with, that I wasn't even going to be here today, September 9th, 2020. And so, knowing that that's an obstacle, right? I had to show up, right? I had to show up for my life and I had to show God I can handle this because I knew Spirit was like, listen, we already know you can handle this. You've got to know you can handle this. So I have to believe in the impossible. I have to show up every single day, every single night. I have to know that that day that I just experienced, no matter how painful, no matter how stressed out I was, no matter how sad, no matter how chaotic, no matter how messed up things were, no matter how I felt in the fourth dimension we call life, no matter how that day turned out, I was still blessed, right? And so the other side of that is you will receive what you can handle. So when you are manifesting abundance, riches, wealth, when you are manifesting a successful business, when you are manifesting more, you only receive what you can handle. So you have to show God that you can handle more and more and more and more. So when it starts raining, play in the rain. When that stuff starts coming in, dance and worship God. Celebrate. When all of the sadness starts pouring down on you, do your best to worship the Most High and tell God, thank you, because I know I can get through this. I know that I've got this covered because you've got me covered. You have to show up before you get blessed. Okay? I had to change my whole everything in order for me to get those two kids. I had to jump out of who I was at that moment and I had to show God that this ain't my reality and I know it and I know you're showing me that. That is my reality, that which I can see, and that is what I'm going to feed, not this right here. I'm not going to feed this. I already know what's on the other side of that rainbow. I believe in the impossible because the possible is within the impossible. I already know that four-leaf clover exists because Spirit already showed it to me. So that's what I'm going to feed. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I believe in. You've got to see that pot at the end of the rainbow. You've got to see it before you achieve it. Right? And so when you're seeing it and when you're moving your human towards it, that's showing God, I know that it's possible and I want it. Give it to me. I'm claiming that. I'm going towards that. I'm fighting for that. I'm traveling towards that. I'm running towards it. It is me and I am it. That belongs to me. So don't you forget it. When you're going through the fight of your life, you still have to show up as though you have already received that which you so desired. You are healed. You are financially secure and stable. You are blessed. You are highly favored. You are happier than happy. You know, you are living your dream life. You are successful. You are every image and every epitome of that future self that you are manifesting. So when you feel like, oh my gosh, I feel like this isn't going to work, all that negative stuff, you got to switch it. Okay? You got to switch it. Turn it around. I think I just froze up on here. I think I just froze. I think I did. Looks like I did. You've got to switch it, okay? You've got to turn it around and you've got to show up for your own future self, all right? Y'all stay safe and healthy. And thank you for my birthday wishes. I so appreciate you. I love you. Mwah.